Hello everyone, and welcome to the Witcher adventure game. Now, people who've been following this channel for a few months, I think, it's not been that long, will know that we've already played this twice on this channel, Play Offline. And we've played as Dandelion and as Triss Marigold in the past, and this time, I thought I'd just throw it in just kind of after The Witcher. Maybe, I don't know, but maybe we'll also do this after The Witcher 2 as well, before moving on to the next game, which will probably after Witcher 2 will be The Witcher 3, and probably after this we'll probably jump into The Witcher 2. I'm fairly sure we will, unless something comes up. So we're going to play as Geralt of Rivia for this little session. Now, if memory serves, this says 40 to 70 minutes. That's probably when you're playing with people and everyone's kind of making their decisions. Playing with the AI for these three means that it's a little bit faster, though I think it'd probably be more fun for me and for you playing this with people. We're going to play with Geralt of Rivia, because Jopen we haven't met yet. I think this game, let me just check, this game was released in 2014, according to my notes. I have notes about the games I own. I'm a bit weird, you may have noticed. So I think this comes out. This came out before The Witcher 3. So I'm assuming that Jopen is in The Witcher 2, and then so it makes sense. You know, we're played as the main character, who was kind of chiefly in the first game, although he didn't have this stubble in the first game. And then after The Witcher 2, we play the character who was in The Witcher 2, and hooray, there we go. And then we play The Witcher 3. So right, we've played this game before. Let's go. Ooh, a lot of monsters and things happening, so we are going to go first because we are the player, or is it because we're Geralt? So for those who haven't played, what is going to happen is we're going to play 3 quests. These are the quests. Now, the issue with this game is probably the best way to win as the human player is just to kind of rush to finish quests. So in this case, we'll want 1 blue and 1 red. If we can get these, they're slightly faster. So we probably want to. So these are helpful. The support, we will get 3 points, but whoever does it will get no. Do we get 3 points and they get 6 points, or they just get 3 points? I can't remember. We're going to do of Dwarven Make though. We're going to be working towards these. Now, we have several actions we can take. We can develop. Now, developing means that we get some cards, there are extra abilities. Investigate means that we choose an investigation deck and take the action, which might be several of these effects. Or we can just travel, or fast travel. Now, the thing is, if we fast travel... Interesting, that's a moon wraith. So, it's also quite interesting to note... Ah, there's Vizima, so this is probably... Where is that? That's Oxenfoot. This is Vizima. So this is the Oh, is that Murky Waters? No, that's a troll. That's a troll. So where's like Murky Waters and everything? That's Elander. I don't know where that is. That's Shadowhead. Yes. So most of the game of The Witcher is set up here in Kaer Morhen, and you do a little bit of Vizima. Right, okay, we should probably focus back on our character. How do I do this? How do I move the camera? I don't know. So we're up in Kaer Morhen. Now, when you move into a space, you get a coloured token. We want, for us, it's 3 red, which gives us a lead, and these are just bits of evidence and proof. And I think we need blue. I'm not sure if it's 5 or 7. So moving to Ardkarech would give us a red that we could use. I think we'll travel down to Ardkarech. That means, because we're going to end our turn in the same space as a monster, we're going to fight the enemy. Now, you can only take each action once per turn. We could develop, which might give some extra effects, or we could investigate. I think we're probably going to develop and build up. So you draw 2 development cards from your deck, and choose 1 to keep. So we can go with the Maribor Forest. So you will brew these potions, and that will give you certain effects. That allows us to reroll dice. That allows this. As with normal potions, as with the potions in the game, you spend them before the battle, then you roll, and then you have any effects. So that would allow us to reroll. I think we'll take the Marable Forest, and then we can now use Brew Potion, a Brew action, to brew a potion. Now we resolve, and we fight an Echinops. Now this was face down, all we knew was there was a monster, and now we get to fight this. And we're probably not going to do particularly well. Although, as Geralt, we actually have extra dice, so that's quite useful. Apart from the fact that we are going to fail. So we kill it, but we're going to take a damage. We've not defended. And we can only get one shield. So, no more possibilities. We defeated a monster, which we wanted to do, gave us some victory points, but we take a damage. Now, because of the way damage works, we can put it on any one of these. If memory serves, if you put it on the travel, then that blocks you from traveling. If you rest, you get some health back. So I think we will block... We'll block Investigate. Normally I would be picking to block Brew. I've only played Geralt once or twice before. I've not played this game that often. Okay, so she's going for a mixed one. So I don't... Normally I wouldn't... Oh, the Dimeritium. Oh... Foul. So it's a foul fate. They are negative effects. Some places have them instead of monsters at the beginning of the game. All places can have them. He went to Mahakam. No, he saw it in Mahakam, didn't he? He picked up an item. And now he's using command, which is his special effect. So everyone has special effect as a special action. So normally I wouldn't be brewing, because you have to make the decision about using them before combat, which is not something I'm necessarily fond of. But actually, it does fit the game, so we're going to try and do it. Oh, he just wants a lot of money. So, all of these have got support actions, which we'll probably have to check. What does that one do? When you sing, you get extra actions, I think it was. But things are going slightly too fast for me. The war truck's being advanced, so that's not good. He's got 3 attacks, so he's probably going to... Yeah, but he takes a bit of damage. Now, I actually want to look and see... So, okay, so it actually tells you here what their special requirements are. So Triss wants support, wants 3 red proof, Yarpen wants 3 red proof, and Dandelion wants 3 money. We have 3 money exactly. Now, we could head to Shadowed, and that gives us some blue, which would be useful. And then we can brew our potion. And then head to Elander, which allows us to heal, before heading to Dol Blathana. But we want to head down to Mahakam. But we don't necessarily want to head to Mahakam until we've got everything, all of our stuff. So we're going to head here and probably get brutally murdered by another monster. But we're going to brew our Marable Potion, our Marable Forest. We're going to fight a Drowner. I think we can take that on without dealing with the Marable. But we're taking another bit of damage. I think we will take the hit on the Brew. We're not using our potion because I think we can probably kill this thing. And even then, it just wanders around anyway. We can't do anything else. Hooray! Now we choose which adjacent space to put it in. So, do we want to give it to one of these fellows? No, I want to see what these guys' quests are. Because their quests might require them to kill someone. But I think I'm the only one using combat, so I don't think that's necessarily much of an issue. So I think we'll send it over here to bother Dandelion. You know, he needs to write a ballad about fighting drowners single-handedly. So let's see if we can get it for him. Oh, she's gained another... She's done a bit more developing. We didn't really do that. We should probably be thinking about investigating and... Oh dear. All the bronze monsters have become silver. I may have just killed Dandelion. He's got a dwarven amulet. Everyone's got an amulet. Well, I've got my little wolf thing. My little wolf chain. Part of me would like one in real life. Because I'm weird. What just happened? I was just rambling. No, stop moving! I'm trying to keep track of what happened. Oh, I think he's given us a monster. He's given us a silver monster up here. He's got to fight some monsters off. Some bandits. And it looks like he failed, Dandelion. Angry mob, become delayed, or suffer one. So he's become delayed, that means next turn he only gets one action, I think. Now, there's a horrible silver monster here, isn't there? Now, we wouldn't mind resting. Well, we don't have to rest. Heading to a lander is a free heal, but means we take on the silver guy. Side quest, silver guy. But we want to head south. We could head to Vengerberg, but there's another silver there. I think we'll just head back to Oddkreig. Just hide away. Another red lead. Now we could heal, which would allow us to investigate a bit more. I think we'll develop again. I'd like a sign. Signs are useful. Or anathema. Oh, actually, to have each shield produce one extra combat. This is the problem with some board games, is sometimes it's like, we need to do this thing, we want to have, mechanically, we want to do this. Is there anything that will do that? This doesn't sound very Axie-ish. Axie's kind of the kind of hexy, the kind of charming one, kind of the Jedi mind trick one. So I don't think it really fits. Oh well. Triss has gained Alzor's shield. Very nice. I think that did us some good when we played as her. Oh, she's buffing it up with a lot of abilities. I wouldn't have done that. I would have held on to it, held on to those effects just in case. Visit to the Antiquary. And that's a success. I think a success for her. I can't remember what our success is. I think it might be the Witcher sign space, or it might just be an outright, or it might be an attack. Can't remember. Yeah, he keeps using these. Like, I'm the only one who's really moving, and Dandelion moved because if he didn't, he was going to die. He's just resting. That's his action. But he was perfectly safe there. He didn't need to bother with anything. And now we're not safe here. We've got this foul fate. Now we've still got a silver enemy here. I'm tempted to. If I go to Tretogor, that gives me. I can pick up anything. I need to head to. I want to head to Dolblathana anyway. I think we'll develop, see what we get. Quen, that'll give us some shields. Good. I think that's what it did in the game. I barely used it. I think we'll head back to Shadowhead. Now that we've got a shield, we might be able to at very least survive this silver thing. Bando Thieves. They take some more money straight away. Oh, and of course, there's Squirtle. So, drop these in. And we use Quen to protect us while we run in and attack. There we go. We get our money back. I think we got a bit of... I thought we got points for that. Obviously not. Maybe it was just a fail if you didn't have enough shields, you took the damage. Place 1 bronze in every region, in every adjacent region. Yeah, so... Oh, okay, so that's like who you side with, isn't it? So some of them are siding with Nilfgaard, some of them are siding with the elves, some of them are siding with the sorcerers. No order. I wonder if this is based on the books or the games, actually. Like, I know there's, like, some of the mechanics behind it you'd expect to be the same, but, like, story-wise, when is this set? Because, come on, brain, what were you saying? Because that when this is set would affect, no, it's gone. Oh, the order. That was what I was thinking. Let's just head to Dolblathana. We've got another. Oh, he's only bronze, this fellow. We'll probably be able to take him on. So head to Dolblathana. We're making our way to Mahakam. Hopefully, we can get everything we need by the time we get there. And we'll kind of try and blitz through as many of these quests and as quickly as possible, which will allow us to do particularly well. I think we will rest, which gets rid of these two. We don't have a serious injury, so there's no kind of choice about, no kind of umming and ahhing about that. He stole our money again. Go on, that's a crooked dice. That really shouldn't have counted, but whatever. So we got our gold back. So this is what happens: is the monsters kind of build up, and then they get slowly eliminated, get removed, and then they kind of start to creep back as you're active in an area, which kind of sounds wrong. It sounds like it should be the other way around, where the areas you're not active, every so often creatures come in, and then you have to go in to deal with them. I don't know. Ally among enemies. Oh, Grivier! I know what those are now. So in a way, it's quite nice actually seeing these characters, seeing these monsters now, because it's like, oh, I fought that, I know what that is. So it's actually quite interesting seeing that, seeing kind of the monsters and things. Although we've not actually been to many of these places. I think in The Witcher, you really only play around Zima and Kaer Morhen in the beginning. Oh dear, that's not good. So it's going to be interesting. I don't know. Wait, is that a dragon? Ooh, it's a tail, certainly. I wonder if you play if we go to any of these places in The Witcher 2. I'm getting distracted. I assume at the very least we'll visit these in The Witcher 3. Right. Now we want to actually head down here. We want to head to Mahakam. Is there anything particularly horrible here? There's one silver monster. Let's develop, see if we get something useful. Witcher sign. Heliotrope. Kind of, that's the doubling of shields. Isn't that the kind of the light blindy one? I don't know. It's Helio, so it's sun. You may spend one to reroll any numbers. No, we'll take the heliotrope, I think. Should I head down to Vengerberg? Let's head to Vengerberg, rather than taking the fast travel, which gives you a foul fate as well. We may need that for a future mission. Endrigger. I don't think I thought that. Move this monster. Oh, if you fail the combat, it just meanders off, and you get a serious wound if you don't get the shields. No, I think with a heliotrope we might be alright, assuming we get one. Put the sword up. Okay, well, we could use Quen. I think Quen would work. I can't defend, and I'd rather not get killed. And these are the same, aren't they? We'll do that. So we haven't killed it, but we've defended successfully. Now we can put it wherever we want, so I think we'll send it. So this is the thing, is I could send it there, which means Triss has to fight it, or leave. But I don't know where she wants to go. Which is one of the differences between the board game and the computer game implementation. In the board game, I can just look over at what anyone's got. I could put it in Dol Blethana, because... Or I could put it up here, actually. Like, well, there's already a lot of monsters. And basically make almost kind of like putting it up here is like turns this into a no-go area. The problem is, what if both of my quests tell me to go up here? If I send, I don't know. But actually, all three of them are down here, so that means if they don't fight it, they're going to get loads of injuries. There we go. We'll put it there. But Triss can just choose to take the Foul Fate instead. I think you choose whether to take the Foul Fate or to take one of the others. And she's leaving that area. She doesn't want to... Well, she needed the blue anyway, so it's not particularly disadvantageous for her to have done that, I suppose. A Phantom. So it's a magical thingamy. That should be her bread and butter, and it is. She's managed to kill it. There we go. Yarp. And I wonder what... I think Dandelion will probably run somewhere else. Okay. Yarpin's not exactly having his best day, is he? Is he going to move out, or is he going to stay there? Oh, he just moved it. Oh my goodness. Run away! Yeah, I would have done that too. Oh, that's fun. Because Dandelion is now stuck there, pretty much. Yeah, so we don't want to be sharing the same region as him for that. So that half a century poetry, I think is what it's called. And Arrakis, I don't know. What is it? Half a century of poetry. So that means if you're in the same region as him, he can get a point if you do a quest. Ouch! Yes, that's exactly the kind of thing we want to do, is see these guys get hurt. I know they're our friends, but shush. So I could investigate for blue. Let's do that, actually. Now, one of the things with these is they actually have like a bit of background to them. So they do actually say what the quest is, but this is the problem with this board game. I don't often do it with. It's like I sometimes do it with other board games. It depends on how thematic they are. But I don't really. These are just numbers. I need 1 blue square, 1 red square, and they're made from 3 red circles and however many blue circles. I think it's probably 5. Each time you do not obtain a success, discard 1 of your development. Oh dear. Bye bye potions. We hardly knew ye. I assume there's a success. Yeah. So that's 1 success. And a 2nd success. I think Geralt has a bit of a ridiculous advantage in this because he's got 3 tiles and we can't. So we fail 1. I think we're going to lose the Maribor Forest. I'm really just not using it. I think it's partly because this game is so random in combat. It's not like the video game where you have an idea of what you're doing. And so, I know I'm going to be fighting this thing, and I know this is going to be useful for me to take. In this game, it's kind of, that's technically always useful, but am I going to need it, or am I going to be wasting the effect? Discard 1 of your good fortune cards. If you have no good fortune cards, suffer 1 foul fate. So we'll now put that on brew, because we ain't using that at the moment. Just sad. I wanted to try and go down more of a potiony route, and I've gone down the sign route again, which is what I always do with this. So she wants to go to Tretogor. Time is running out. Oh, that one. That's not good. So time's running out means you don't do as well. You lose points for doing side quests. So if you've already done the side quests, it's not particularly useful. Hello, Yarpen. Joining me in Rivia. Go to Shadowwood. So tasks, there are many side quests. I'm kind of explaining this. You may have just been. I may put this in the playlist. I think I've got a playlist with the other ones, and I'm just re-explaining the rules to you. And pretty much me, Kodringa. That name's familiar. Cockatrice. Fought that. Wasn't there a horde of them somewhere that I completely ignored? That sounds like something I'd do. At least he defended himself. That's a good thing, I suppose. It's my go. So I'm gonna head to Mahakam. I could do his thing, which would get me 3 points. No, we're gonna go for the blitz through the quest line if we can. So we're gonna investigate blue again. A message from Sabrina Glevesig. Sabrina loves her codes, and now you have to spend precious time deciphering them. Perform a develop action. Roll your hero dice. If you obtain a success, receive 3 blue. Ugh. I should have done that, and then I would have developed instead of moving. Oh well. We get bushwhacked. I don't know who that is. That might be Triss actually, because I think they kind of changed. She looks different in some of the pictures I've seen of Witcher 2. Right. Spend 2 things. Fight a battle. Enemy is 3 swords. If I fail that, I have to spend 2 anyway and become delayed. I think we'll fight. I think we can fight. Combat is what I do. Now I use action. There we go. Which does mean Yarpen has a very easy time of it, because he doesn't have to do anything there. Now you're going to No, I thought you were going to Tretogor, but you went to Vengerberg. Why did you go to Vengerberg? Oh, because you need more purple. Oh no, I'm sorry. That's not very good. Okay, but Yarpen's got a silver monster to deal with. So either he uses his command action to move it, or he leaves. And so he's not leaving, so he's either going to be fighting it, or he's going to move it. Sound of Silence. Hello Darkness, my old friend. Barghest. They were the hounds with the beast in Chapter 1, if memory serves. He's going to kill it with his Mahakam battle axe and battle hammer, by the looks of things. Oh, he just went all out on defense. I thought he had enough defense anyway. What was the point? I'm confused. Yay, Shani! He's fighting the cockatrice again. He became delayed last time, and he's going to become delayed again. Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe that's kind of the same thing as with in chapter 2. Yes, chapter 2, where he's been arrested and he has to deal with it. So we want to develop so we can get our blue things. So we can take Petri's filter, which gives us a sign, which is kind of that works, and Ard, which for each sword gives you an extra sword. That sounds useful. Especially if we're getting a lot of signs. So we'll grab that, because we are getting a lot of signs. And I do that, that gives me 3. If we succeed, which we did. And you'll notice that you've got the 2 swords, which is different to any other character, and that's the steel and the silver sword. There we go, we've succeeded. We get that.